Yeah, it's your boy Greenruff here back with another video. And today, I got some other video for you guys. Today, man, I kind of want to talk about, like, in my opinion, I think you guys should honestly focus on trying to Zenkai 7, either this Super Gogeta or Zenkai 18, before you summon on the Majin Despair, or even put more crystals into the Majin Despair arc. And, not Despair arc, I said Despair arc. The Majin Despair banner. And the reason why for this is, like, I just feel like if we go to the Majin Despair arc, right? We just checked the new units that they dropped, right? We checked out Majin Buu. Like from the gameplay I've seen of Majin Buu, he looked like he's a very fun unit to use, right? But for the most of us, like, he's a very squishy unit, right? I've seen a lot of gameplay that he's a very squishy unit, but like a way for him to, like, counter that is like his vanishing gauge, like, abilities, where he can, if you pop green cards, it increases his vanishing gauge. He has a vanishing gauge. He increases his vanishing gauge recovery as well. All that stuff to, like, hinder the fact that he has a he's a very squishy unit. So that's kind of his downfall. But he's an interesting, fun unit, right? And then you look at this Angel Vegeta, right? A very good, nice Z ability for Saiyans. Like, double defense is nice. A very great support unit. When he switches to standby ki, he gives damage inflicted and health, reduced sub count, which is nice, and all that stuff. But like when I look at people use him, he doesn't really put out the damage, right? And I just feel like, I can't go to the Zenkai banners, I already got both of them, Zenkai 7, but I just feel like you guys should probably you guys should Zenkai 7 18 or Gogeta first before you summon on his banner. Because if you look at Gogeta and you look at 18, they're one of the top. They're in the Z tier units, right? They're in every tier list. They're in the Z tier. 18. A lot of people are saying that she's the second best unit in the game, and I agree with that. I feel like she's behind Gohan. And then, like, you could say Gogeta's top 5. He's a top 5 unit in the game. Gohan, 18, Super Saiyan 3, Goku, Bardock, and him. And they're both back as Zenkai banners. And I feel like this is the time you guys should Zenkai 7 them. The first time that Zenkai 18 came out was like around beginning of September. And then now in February, she's just returned. Gogeta came like mid-December, and now he's back. So it looks like, you don't know when these two units are going to come back again. And both of them are in the top 5, like top 5 units in the game right now. So I just feel like you guys should Zenkai 7 them. 7K CC guarantee you a strong unit. One of the top, they're both in the top 5 in the game. You feel me? Gogeta can pair up with Bardock, the Super Saiyan tag, Fusion tag, Saiyans. He has a lot more teams that he can play on. 18 is a better unit than him, but she's restricted in what teams she can play. She can really play on girls and androids. But they're both great. I feel like you guys should Zenkai 7 them first before you go to this banner. Because if we check the banner, right? Let's go to the banner again. We have time. I think a lot of, like, what people kind of forgets about these banners is, man, they are here for a very, very long time. This banner ends in March 23rd. That's like a whole month. You have a whole month to keep spending on this banner. While if you check on this 18 and Gogeta banner, they're only here for, like, I think now it's like 13 or 12 days left, and they're the top 5 units. So I feel like you guys should try to prioritize them first, because they're going to go away soon, and you guys don't know when they're going to be back, as their Zenkai banners are going to be back. So I just feel like, as both of them are top 5 units in the game, I feel like you guys should try to Zenkai them first before summoning on this banner. Then you can start getting your CC, right? And then you can start summoning on this banner. That's what I'm planning to do. I decided to Zenkai 7 18 first because 18 is just annoying. She's great. And I would love to have her on my team. You know, she's a top 2 unit in my opinion. And then I could summon on this banner. You know, I have a lot of time. You know, I'm not rushed. I know CC is low right now, but I could slowly grind my CC up, and I can see what other banners they're going to release before this ends, and I can decide, do I still want to summon on this banner. You know, as a regen main, and I'm looking at Kid Boo's kit, I just don't know. Even if I pull him one time, like I know I'm going to use Zenkai 7 Android 21 over him. You know, she's a great support. She's gonna have higher stats. You know, even if I somehow get him to 6 stars or something like that, maybe 6 stars, I might remove 21, but I have to pull him 4 times. You know, so that's even for 6 stars for me to even think about removing 21 Android 21. So if I pull him one time, I'll just have it for collection purpose, but I really want to use him because he just has low stats at 2 stars. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I felt like you guys to Zenkai 7, 18 or Gogeta. If not, if you can, Zenkai both, because they're top 5. They're both of them are in the top 5 units in the game. You guys have time to summon on this banner. You know, you guys have no rush. A lot of people, like even me sometimes, like we just impatient, you know, and summoning is very fun to do. Is a lot more fun to do than Zenkai in a unit, you know. The thrill of you getting an LF or you getting shot, like just the thrill of it, of you might get in like a crazy unit or something, or a crazy like summoning pool, like you get like 5 sparkings in a summon, you know, in one multi. It is very thrilling. And I also fall for the same thing as well, but especially with them, how they're releasing Zenkai banners now. I mean, not Zenkai banners, step up banners. It looks like we're getting it every month. It looks like we're getting a Zenkai, not Zenkai, a step up banner every month. So we kind of have to like take our time. You kind of have to really ask yourself, like, is this banner really for me? Like, is it for my team? You know, you know, you know, they're not going to increase the amount of CC we get per month to like keep up with all these banners. Then we have to be a lot smarter in what we use our CC on. And I feel like you should use those CC for a Zenkai 7, Gogeta, or 18 because they're top 5 units in the game. And then not only that, is you got to ask yourself, are you even a regen main? Are you even a Saiyan main? Like, do you need, are you a God Key main for Champa and Vados? You know, you got to ask yourself that. Like, if you main let me see, what team, say for example Android, right? Like, is this banner for you? Like, why are you summoning on this banner? You know, there's really no new Androids, so you really shouldn't even try to go for this banner like that. You know, maybe you should save, so when they release a MVP 17 maybe next month or something like that, do you have enough CC to summon on that banner, because that's the unit that you need for your main team. So I've been kind of looking at it that way as well, where you know, it's gonna be hard for me to pull Majin, Kid Buu. You know, he's a regen unit, which our main regen, you know, but he's an LF unit, so it's very hard to pull. But I also main Saiyans as well. So this Vegeta is looking very interesting, and that's why I want to summon on this. I do want to summon on this banner, but just only get him to 2 stars, and then I could just work on my Z power, and then I'll be done with this banner. You know, you got to be smart with your CC. You can't just keep plugging Chrono Crystals everywhere, because, you know, we just don't have that much. We don't get that much CC, and they release step up banners every time. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's a smart investment for you to Zenkai 7, the Gogeta, or the 18 before you even summon on this banner. You know, you have a lot of time for this banner. This banner's up for a month. 18 and Gogeta is the top 5 units in the game. They're ridiculous. Every time you're in the PvP, you're gonna see these guys used all the time. You know, Vegeta is good. He doesn't put the damage up, but his support damage is insane. And then Kid Buu, you're most likely gonna have him at 2 stars, so it's gonna be really hard to fight with him in like higher ranks. So that's just kind of like my thoughts on what you guys should do. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if you guys don't care about the Zenkai units and you summon, then that's your choice, you know. But I just feel like that you guys should do that, because you don't know when these top 5 units are gonna be back again. You know, it might take, you know, for another 4 months again for them to come back. You know, so that's why I kind of say, like, you guys should just prioritize them now. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. What you guys think? You guys think that what I'm saying is kind of true? You know, just you have to be a lot more smarter with your CC. Kind of have to think things a lot through instead of like being in the moment. You kind of have to like take a step back and just just analyze like this banner, like really take a look, like a deep look at it and stuff. And that's what I've kind of been doing now. And yeah, that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's me, boy Greenruff, man, and I'm out. Peace.